Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Today we're getting into chapter 11 of the second year of Quidditch. Meeting with Murphy to strategize in what will be our probably last strategy meeting before maybe we're doing the House Cup. But I'd imagine the chapter would be called House Cup. Facepaint Kid, I'll be in the stands cheering for you when you win the cup. Thank you. Remember, you're playing for all of Gryffindor when you're on the pitch. Oh, I'll do. Everyone's talking about the final. Everyone's talking about the final. You better be ready to deliver during the final match. Don't worry, I will. Hey Murphy. Shiny, got time for a round of Wizard's chess? I'm not sure if I'm right for it at the moment. I'm still trying to figure out what to do about SKYE. And there's a lot of pressure on us to win the Quidditch Cup again for Gryffindor. The team's performance has been quite spectacular over the years. You have a reputation to live up to now. Did you know that playing a round of Wizard's chess has a 58.1% chance of improving abstract thinking? Can't say I've heard that one before. Oh yeah, for example, a recent opponent of mine was worried about a charms exam, so we played a game. And he started by moving his knight. And then I moved my rook. And then he moved again. And then it went back and forth. But then I moved my queen into place. And then checkmate, I won. So what happened with their exam? They aced it. I like those odds. Set the board up. Maybe you'll figure out what to do about SKYE while I crush you in a quick match. Not likely. I wish we actually got to play chess. Just be a little cool feature. SKYE might be a hothead, but Gryffindor needs her to win the cup. Murphy may anticipate that move. Should we reconsider? The first step to a victory is a solid strategy. True. The same strategy won't work every time. You have to mix it up. I've seen you use that tactic before in a previous game, Murphy. Oh, that was the night. SKYE and Wrath are rivals that legends are made of. What are you doing to keep up with your training during all of this? There are losses in every battle. You only got Hippogriff up another level. It's a real shame that you're struggling with SKYE so close to the match, right? You should just sort it out. SKYE might be a hothead. A checkmate, I win again. Well played. It's tough to see your sneak attacks coming. Being unpredictable is part of my strategy. I should think of unpredictable ways to handle this quarrel with SKYE. Not a bad place to start. Who can help you really shake up your thinking? Orion told me to listen as much as possible, but I haven't figured out what that means yet. That guy has to be the most bewildering Quidditch captain at Hogwarts. You've played under his captainship for a few matches now. Do you still trust Orion's unusual methods? They're unusual but effective. Method to it is madness. Each captain brings something different to the game. Orion's idea of balance is definitely unique. His tactics might be confusing to some, but he's the captain Gryffindor needs. I don't want to risk my impartiality as the Quidditch commentator, but I must admit that it is captivating to watch Gryffindor continue your path to victory. Flying through adversity, defying challenges left, right and centre, creating a Quidditch Cup legacy. Hold up, Murphy. We're not there yet. But it might be possible with Orion's guidance. I should go find him now. To Orion! Don't make us wait, Orion. Don't make us wait. Thank you, Orion. He'd never make us wait. He'd never sit behind a gem wall. Okay, the Quidditch Cup final is always a wicked game. Always. Must be a massive rush to play Quidditch here. I wish I was good enough to be on the Quidditch team. Yeah, but you're not. So, good for you. I am though. Won't be long before the whole pitch is packed to the brim for the final match. Typical. Going for a new record today. Greetings, Shiny Hunter. I received word from my teammates that your discussion with SKYE and Wrath did not go well. Those events have left me unbalanced and in search of new answers. The estrangement weighs more heavily on my mind with the Quidditch Cup final rapidly approaching. If you don't mind, I wanted to talk to you about that. I don't mind at all. Perhaps we'll be able to find focus by sharing our thoughts. What did you mean when you told me to listen as much as I could? Not all solutions can be captured by searching for them. Sometimes we must find them when we wait for their call. Further conflict may only cause us to lose even more focus, making a victory at the final all but impossible. Are you saying that we should give up on Skye? No, but I should suggest our next steps in this journey be pointed inward. You're always telling us how important the team's balance is, but what if we can't find that before the final? I've come to the conclusion that we may need to consider the risks involved if that were to take place. How would you feel if we could not resolve matters with Skye before the Quidditch Cup final? I worry we won't play our best. We'll still be able to compete in the final though. The words carry the bittersweet sting of regret. All that matters is that we do what we can with the spare time that we have. If we cannot find balance with Skye at the moment, shall we find balance between the two of us right now? Yes, let's find some balance. Focus can be found in a glance. No, it's too hard. It may be brief but powerful. I'd hate for this to distract us during the final match. What am I doing to make sure I play well during the final? Balancing on a broom. Is it possible to account for Skye's imbalance as a team? The final is all anyone can talk about. Balance requires us to practice stillness. Listening allows us to ponder words both spoken and unspoken. If this subject causes disruption, perhaps we should avoid it for the moment. I'd hate for this to distract us during the final match. Our team has grown stronger over the years. The history of our team shows us balance creates a path to victory. Focus can be found in a glance. Yeah, he's on repeat. He's on repeat. Oh no. Yeah, let's get a bit of that. Any hippogriff? No. Dragon. Done. Collect. I believe the best course of action is for us to give Skye space during this time. In the meantime, we should make sure we're ready for the final match no matter what. Agreed. I shall remain hopeful that Skye will regain focus. I just hope that this doesn't end up costing us the Quidditch Cup. That'd be quite unfortunate. Hey guys. Penny, Andre, what brings you to the pitch right now? There isn't a match scheduled. I wanted to watch Slytherin practice for the final. I like to think of it as a preview for the real thing. I'm here to do research on them. You can never be too careful. I've heard that they're switching up the training methods and I wanted to give it a first-hand look. I haven't seen Slytherin play since our last match. I wonder how they've improved so much since then. Haven't you heard? They're starting a brand new training routine, massive upgrades across the board. We're going to watch them in the stands for a little while. You should come with us. I'll catch up with you when I'm done here. It's okay, Shiny Hunter. Thank you for sharing your views. Oh, is it okay, Shiny Hunter? Thank you. Oh, it is okay. Thank you for sharing your views with me today. You're welcome. Go observe our competition with your friends. Be sure to gain some new perspectives on them. Thanks, Orion. Penny, Andre, wait up. I'm coming. Are we going up to see them? We're going up to watch them play? No, of course we're not. We've got 2 Quidditch friendlies to attend to. Oh, we can't even... These won't count, will they? I guess we'll be seeing each other later on. Tomorrow, maybe. Hopefully. Costume change. Or not. If I can't be bothered to change my clothes. It's time to meet up with... Where were we? Quidditch stands with Andre and Penny, I believe. Don't know why we had to wait so long. We literally just said, hold up. Madness. You saved a seat for me. Of course we did. There's no one here. Come quick, the Slytherin practice is about to begin. Look at that. They're taking flight so quickly. Wow. Wow, it makes you wonder how they're able to fly so fast and keep their formation that tight. It takes a lot of focus and trust, so they're going to make it look like a cinch. Thanks Slytherin's new captain for that. She came up with a few new offensive flying formations, and those new moves have been quite effective in the Quidditch Cup matches so far. Slytherin's skills are extraordinary. This is not the same team I played against last time. They're hungry for a win. Slytherin hasn't won the cup in years. Their new captain wants to change that. They've got something to prove in the final. A lot like you playing as beater. Maybe, but they don't have the best beater at Hogwarts training them. I appreciate your confidence in my skills. I'm not the one on the pitch. The final match will be up to you. Are you two here to gab or watch the Slytherins practice? Sorry about that, Andre. Now play close attention, Hunter. Play close attention, Hunter. They're going to go on over their offensive training drills. Okay, I'm paying attention. Slytherin has really stepped their game up. We've never been able to pull that off. Its formation shows promise. Sphinx level up. It's going to take solid tactics and quick thinking to beat Slytherin. You're just as good as Slytherin's team. We're up. We'll have to come up with a way to counter that formation. That maneuver requires lots of practice. See how tightly they took that turn? You'll need to be able to do the same. I think the final would just be like this. I must say, even their flying formation is stylish. Okay. Maybe can we get a hippogriff up as well? Hippogriffers? I think we're going to come short. Oh, we're on a hippogriff roll then. If that's a thing. Observe opponents. Done. We've observed. So Slytherin is shaking up to be competition worthy of Quidditch Cup. To be. You better be ready to bring your rest of the effort to the final, Hunter. Gryffindor is going to need it. We've still got time to get it together before the final. I would stay longer, but I must be off to my class. See you around. Bye. There's no reason to overthink this. Gryffindor is the best team at Hogwarts. Don't doubt yourself. A good no question, but I'm sure Gryffindor isn't ready to rest on their laurels until they win the cup. How are you feeling about your chances of beating Slytherin in the final? I'm not scared of them. It'll be a close match. I'm not sure who'll win, but I do know that it'll be a close match. I'll say, win or lose, it's going to be one of the most evenly matched finals in years. You have to believe in yourself, Shiny. It's the first step to winning. Well, Mr. Hunter, I would like to have a word with you in the changing rooms. Yes, madam, right away. Okay, what's that about? Right away? Means no waiting. 3 Quidditch friendlies first, though. I'll see you in the next day. And we have to talk to Hooch. Talk to Hooch about what? Oh, we've got Skye, who looks pretty angry. Oh, raging. You think you're overreacting? We really don't have to do any of this. Madam Hooch is only ensuring that Quidditch Cup competition remains healthy and fair. What's this all about? Are Skye and I in trouble for squabbling? What? No. That's none of my business. I've brought you here to preemptively head off any mischief around the Quidditch Cup final. The last head cup had wild rumours circulating about it, resulting in Skye being admitted to the hospital wing. Any foul play or unsportsmanlike conduct during this cup will have disastrous consequences. Do I make myself clear? Yes, but that's not what I'm worried about. Enough ambiguity. Can someone enlighten me as to what the hullabaloo is disturbing the Gryffindor Quidditch team? Skye's upset with me because I trained with a Quidditch player from another house. That is a gross mischaracterization. This is not the place to attack each other. We're a team member. We're a team here. If Gryffindor intends to play as a team in the final, I expect its members to act like it. Perhaps now would be an appropriate time to reassess Gryffindor's ability to function as a team. Right? Let's get this dealt with now. Sick of Skye's just raw jealousy, isn't it? Let's face it. We must balance our emotions so they do not overtake us. Yes. These games are important, but don't forget that's how we play still matters. It serves us well to remember that we share a love of the game of Quidditch. For the game of Quidditch. I don't think anyone understands what I'm going through. We should be able to talk about all of this openly. Nobody understands you because you're not saying anything about it. Everyone in Everyone in Quidditch Cup deserves respect. I've struggled to find a resolution for this. This isn't just about training. You must balance balance your emotions. I'm just as passionate about Quidditch as each of you. Love the game, yes, we know, Orion. Mischief on the pitch puts every player at risk. These games are important, but don't forget that we still play. Play still matters. Is that what it says? I'll repeat anyway. Really struggle to find a resolution. Every time I try to find a resolution, Skye runs away. No wonder I go to somebody else to get training. At the end of the day, I expect everyone participating in Quidditch to be able to shake hands on the pitch, especially if they're on the same team. Understood? Yes, Madam Hooch. Yes, I appreciate the message you are sharing with us today, Madam Hooch. Very well. This topic require any more discussion? I expect the two of you work it out with your captain. Should this? Okay, now with that lecture over, can I leave too? I've got exams to study for. If that's what you feel you must do, then you may go anytime you like. See you at practice. Are you going to talk to her about this? Hooch is pretty serious about it. Skye heard what Madam Hooch had to say. I trust that Skye will come to us when she is ready. While we have this time to converse, I was curious about what you saw at the Slytherin practice. What was the most important thing you learned from watching their practice? The new captain has something to prove. They've been running speed drills. Saw the team working on a lot of speed drills with formations I haven't seen before. It appears as though we may be one step ahead of them. Good thing we focused on that during last practice. Allow me to express my gratitude, Shiny Hunter. Those observations require focus to see beyond the surface of training and into its deeper meanings. It shows me that you've grown substantially since you began training with us. Thanks, that means a lot coming from a Quidditch player as skilled as you. Let's go now and take note of these observations during our last practice session before the final. Right, last practice session. Been promised. It's our last practice session before the final. No more. No more. We're done. I'll be glad to get the practices over for the year. Alright, we'll put us through our practice before the final. Not much time left before the big match. I hope you're ready for it. After our race, I'm prepared for anything. Before we begin our last practice before the Quidditch Cup final, allow me to share my gratitude for everyone here. We've worked hard to get here, and I'm very proud of the progress each of you has made. What's on the schedule for the practice today? Another race? At the moment, I feel that we're physically ready for the final, but I want us to be mentally ready as well. Let me get those Slytherins, and I'll show you who's ready. Hold on to that spirit, and we'll need it when we face our opponents soon enough. But in light of some reconnaissance that Shiny Hunter conducted, I want us to have an extra edge. Will we be balancing our brooms today? That is just one facet of today's training. A much more paramount element will be looking within ourselves and sharing why we want to win the cup. I suppose that's because it would be great to win the Quidditch Cup isn't good enough. I want us to dive deeper and really listen to what our hearts are telling us. Our brooms up, Gryffindor. I want us to focus on more intensely than ever before. That rhymed. That rhymed a little there, Orion. Did you mean that? Did you mean it? Okay, broom balancing. This is so much harder than it looks. Winning means we'll be remembered here for years. Got to win. Dad's expecting it. This is my time, my dream. I've got to share before I fall off my broom. Play quick and allow me to see where you in a different light. What would a victory in the cup final mean to you? No more practices for the year. I want to show others that our team is something exceptional. I think I get it now. And repeat. Yeah, repeat. Conquest on the pitch is me. Something. Focus on my studies. This is my time. This is my dream. It was meant to be said by Sky. Done. Still got energy to spare then this week. I see it now. I know I want to win. I want redemption. Why do you think you need redemption? Because I didn't get to play in the final last time. Because of what this game means to my family, and especially my father. I want to know I played my best. I played for something. We play our best when the best parts of us play. His hesitations and regrets only lead to losing focus. You've been quiet, Shiny Hunter. May I ask, what is driving you in our final match? The love of the sport, house pride, or I want to express myself. House pride. This match is for Gryffindor. Quidditch team's given me so much, but so has all of Gryffindor. It's time to show my appreciation for them. It appears you've been listening. You hold Gryffindor close to your heart. Congratulations, Gryffindor. We have achieved balance. We are prepared for the final match. Our practice is over. Can we talk for a moment, Shiny? I want to apologise for how I've been behaving. Finally! I thought you didn't want to speak to me again. What you said during practice struck a chord with me. You said you were right. This match really is for Gryffindor. They've given us so much. I'm glad you see that. It'll be a long time before I can forgive Wrath for taking me out of the last Quidditch Cup final. Hurts to see you be with my friend's rival. You be friends with my rival. That's on me, and I need to deal with that. But I know we need to work together to beat Slytherin. Can we just call a truce and let all of this go? No. We won't make any promises today, but we can work together to win the final. Fair enough. Okay. I'm down with that. We're done? Oh no, we're gonna complete 2 friendlies. Just do the wait, they said that was gonna be our last practice. Lies. No, technically these are 2 Quidditch friendlies, not practices. Friendlies are practice, basically, aren't they? Let's face it. That's all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If everybody made it to the end, shout in the comment section below. GRRRRR. Just for express your frustration with Sky. Does everybody, unless you have no frustration, just don't. We'll never know who you are because we won't know if you never did comment. Right, that's all for this one. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on the video. Always helps the channel out. Hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That's all from me. See you guys soon.